Hey guys, how's it going? Julian here. Welcome back to SG Car Mart Reviews. Charming, compact, full electric. Today, we have the all-new Mazda MX-30. Today's video is sponsored by Goleon. If you're looking for tasteful, high-quality classic shirts like the one I'm wearing right now, click on the link in the description box below to find out more. Now up front, the MX-30 looks like nothing in its lineup, alright? It has got grills right here that's less aggressive and antagonistic. You also have squinty headlamps here. So if you look at Mazda's lineup, right, it has got like really fierce, aggressive grille. You've got like larger headlamps, but not quite the MX-30, and I kind of like it this way.
The Mazda MX-30 Electric is priced at $184,888. The electric motor produces 143 brake horsepower and 271 Nm of torque. The single-speed transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km/h in 9.7 seconds. The 35.5 kWh battery capacity provides a drive range of 224 km. For more details on the Mazda MX-30 Electric or any other car, head on to sgcarmart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car.
Now at the side, the MX-30 comes with this EV badge here that sort of differentiates it from the rest of the pack in its lineup. You also get contrasting wing mirrors and roof color. They come in black, so it gives a very nice contrast to the red body spray. But more intriguingly is the fact that it doesn't come with a rear door handle here, because the MX-30 comes with rear hinge freestyle doors. So you can only open the rear door when the front door is open, sort of how the old Mazda RX-8 worked. Now, around the back of the MX-30, you have the MX-30 moniker here, as well as the eSkyActiv, just to let you know that you're driving an electric car. Now, you open this up, and you'll be faced with 350 liters worth of hauling capacity. You can fit the anti-trolley, you can fit check-in luggage, and some grocery and even shopping bags, which is to say, it's ample. Now, at the back, I'm still getting quite reasonable leg room as well as headroom here. I'm about 1.6 meters tall, but because it's quite a compact and snug place to be, I suspect 1.7 meters would be the max you should go if you want to be behind here. You can move to the center seat if you want. For me, I can still fit in here nicely, but I reckon it's best left for two at the back, because if it's like three of you guys, it's going to be really quite squeezy, and I'm quite small size and I really feel that way. So it's a place that's best left for two. Good news is there is ISOFIX points here as well as here. And if it's just the two of you guys, knock this down, you can have a cup of coffee and relax. But there are several complaints that I have about the car behind. First and foremost, the windows cannot be operated. You can't control the windows, and it's relatively small. So you feel a little bit claustrophobic, you feel a little bit cramped behind, but with the sunroof, it does help make the cabin a little bit airier than it really is. Second thing, there's no rear aircon vents, no climate control, no nothing, so it can get a little stuffy. Even with the aircon turned on, it takes a while before it cools down the rear seats. However, interestingly, for some reason, there are actually button controls here to control the seat in front. So you can either incline or recline, or move the chair forward or backward. But I think it's because it sort of helps the rear passenger get out of the car if necessary, because the rear door only works when the front door is open. It's going to take me a while. I can't get out. I can't get out. Help! Help! Also, for some reason, there isn't a magazine holder here, but there is one here, just the way I like it, full leather. So Mazda did it quite nicely. Perfect, because you can just probably insert a Goleon belt here, just to keep it, just in case. Now at the helm of the Mazda MX-30, it is really mighty impressive. And I say that because if I were to cover this badge up, it's easy for someone or any casual observer to think that this is a German-made car, because it's so premium. You know, Mazda has done very well with the Mazda 3 before. It made it really premium, the cabin, but I reckon the MX-30 brings it up another notch, right? You'll still be faced, yes, with a regular Mazda steering, multifunctional no less. Beyond that is just a tachometer with all the information that you need or require, all accessible via these buttons. But it's really the whole package, right? You get this nice leather wrapped dash with this infotainment system that's very clear and crisp, which can be controlled by the rotary knob. You get another screen here which only features the climate control. So it's very neat, it's very clean, somehow it's not jarring. And can you hear the knob? Can you hear that? It feels like a lot of engineering wizardry and effort has been gone to all these knobs and buttons, which is always a good thing. Also good is that you get auto hold function, but for some reason you do not get ventilated seats, which is kind of sad in our climate, but I think I can understand because the seats are very cool and comfortable because it's fabric upholstery, it's not leather, so it sort of keeps the car cooler under the sun and stuff. You get some caulk materials here as well as below. Now, quick history lesson, right? I mean, Mazda Corporation actually started off as a caulk company first, before being an automotive company, but that's, you can Google it, you can find everything there, it's quite interesting. You get cubby holes here as well, you can put your phone if you want to, or alternatively, you can put a tie here if you want, if you're going out for a formal dinner and you don't really want to put your tie, you can put your tie here, or get this. Open this up and you can just dump your tie inside here. You can also have more cubby hole options such as the one beneath where you can put a wallet if you want right here. So everything is in place, right? The only question is, can the Mazda MX-30 hold its own well enough? One way to find out.
Take me on a trip around the moon. You add shooting stars to all my blue. I'm falling in love with every move. You give me something to lose, baby. All I need is.
So the MX-30 that we have here today has got a couple of flaws, but it's exactly these flaws that make it so charming and amicable, methinks, right? So the first things first, this car comes with 35.5 kilowatt hour battery pack, which is relatively small, so that sort of translates to about 200 kilometers worth of range. When I got the car, I only got about 170. If you put into perspective, 170 should last you about good 4 to 5 days. If you travel about 40 kilometers a day in Singapore at least, it should last you good 5 days. But here's the thing, right? It finishes the Century Sprint in about 9.7 seconds because it only pumps out about 143 brake horsepower and 271 Newton meters of torque. If you're looking for an all-electric car that can just give you neck-snapping speeds and acceleration, this car may not be for you. If you're also looking for a car that's like, it can offer you some 400 kilometers worth of range, this is definitely out. I have no range anxiety when I drive this because, I mean, in all honesty, realistically speaking, 170 is quite a fair bit for me. So I'm not sure if it's for you. This is something only you can decide for yourself, right? But I really like the MX-30. It's compact, it's very comfortable, it feels and looks very premium. And if for some reason, if you're looking for a family crossover that gives you very sporty disposition, also this is not for you. But I'm not really the kind of person who goes for sporty crossover. Even though I like my cars hot and spicy, this car just manages to soak up all the bumps and ruts and tarmac imperfections with absolute ease. I do have one complaint though, and that is when I go over speed bumps, you know, the sort of speed bumps, not the gradual ones, the metal annoying ones, it feels like the front is just dragging the back when I go over that. So there's a loud thump when I go over that at the rear wheels. You can feel the thing going bum and just go pum. And I feel it even more when I'm sitting behind. So that's my only complaint, but in all honesty, I think I'm just trying to find faults with this car. But yes, I'm not really into the whole neck-breaking acceleration when it comes to electric cars. It's fun, it's very addictive. It's probably addictive for the first 3 days, and afterwards you kind of stop accelerating all the time really. You just want to go at very gradual, increasing speeds. And for that, the MX-30 aces perfectly well. Perfectly well.
Need you in my lungs. Take me on a trip around the moon. You add shooting stars to all my blue. I'm falling in love with every move. You give me something to lose, baby. All I need is.
So the Mazda MX-30, is it a will buy, won't buy, or go try? To me, it is a definitive will buy because I find it really charming. I kind of like how the whole package that Mazda has made the MX-30 to be, right? It's compact, it drives really well, it looks really premium. I'm okay with the 9.7 second sprint, I'm okay with the 200 kilometer range. I'm even okay with the rear hinge freestyle doors, which I think to some might be a little bit troublesome, but I'm still okay to live with that. If you think this car is not for you, there are still other alternatives you can consider. Maybe you can consider the Hyundai Kona, you can also consider the Honda E, which to me is ultra cool. But yes, this car will set you back some $185,000, but it's not cheap. But so is everything else in Singapore. Everything else at this point in time is pricey. So to put it on a level playing field, I think this is still a very good buy. You're still getting a lot of car for the price that you're paying. So yes, it's a will buy. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the Mazda MX-30. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I've driven the car. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And let us know what you think about this car in the comment box below. Is it a will buy, won't buy, or is it a go try? Also, please do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And follow us on TikTok. Our handle is @SGCarMart. In the meantime, stay safe, be well. Bye-bye.
This video is brought to you by Goleon Singapore. SG CarMart viewers can enjoy an exclusive 30% off with free shipping when they purchase on the Goleon e-catalog with promo code GLCAR. The discount is valid from now until 30 June 2023.
MX-30. Wow, I cannot open my eyes, man. Ta-da!
You press the trigger, is it?
Selfie mode.
Idiot here. Yeah, put on side, put out. Yes, yes. Trap again, you see? Trap again, trap.
Oh, trap. Can be done.
Blooper materials right here.